Hey guys! Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys things you can learn for deaf people. They don't understand what you're saying to them. If you don't face them, you don't talk slower. Just slow down a little bit or learn some basic everyday signs like, hi, my name in the alphabet, so you can tell them your name. Hi, sorry. You could learn yes, no, thank you, good, bad, please, sorry, mom, dad. Just basic everyday signs will help deaf people or the deaf culture know what you're saying to them. It's way easier. It's just okay. They can read your lips. They can't hear what you're saying. You have to help them and communicate with them like, I guess, they're deaf. There's nothing they can do to change that. They can get a cochlear implant. They're still deaf. They're never going to be not deaf. Even with an implant, a hearing aid, they will still be deaf. This is like a deaf pride speech. I don't know. But I guess they understand better with light, with signing. They like people to sign. It's way easier for them. They don't have to work to be able to know and understand what you're saying. Signing, all they have to do is watch, is to see. They don't have to work. If I was deaf, I wouldn't want people to make me work to know and understand what they're saying. That's not what I want. Okay, I'm not the best signer. I know that. But I can make a difference. I can. I believe that I can. Anyone can. I believe anyone can. A deaf person can think that they can't because they're deaf. Being deaf doesn't change who you are. You may be deaf, but you're not someone who can't change something, who can't make a difference. I know I did the sign for that. I know that. Deaf people mess up on their signing. Hearing people mess up on their talking. Everyone makes mistakes. You learn from them. you think you can't do something, but who you are, deaf, hearing, with a cochlear implant, with an implant, having a hearing aid, all of that doesn't change who you are as a person. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be learning stuff, but deaf culture needs people to understand they can't hear you, even if they can talk. If they use their voice, okay? If they use their voice to tell you they're deaf, believe them. Don't argue. They explained to you what they are. If they're deaf, they're deaf. If they're sad, they're sad. If they're hearing, they're hearing. I know I did this. I know. I know I did the sign for sad. They're scared. They're scared that if they do something wrong, they can't change that. If they made a mistake, they can change that. Just like us. Everyone can make a difference. And there's a fly in my room. Music. Everybody can hear music. Not everybody. Deaf people can't. But they can feel the vibrations. They can feel that. And that's how they hear music. I love music. Most deaf people do too. There's music outside right now. It's actually on the porch. You may be hard of hearing or deaf. Most people are the same. You're a person. You're a person. That's what connects everyone. Not being deaf, not being hearing. Some people believe that if you're deaf, you can't have a job, you can't go to school, you can't be who you are. You can't change something. That's what I have to say. I may be hearing, but I understand deaf culture. I want deaf culture to be appreciated for what they are, for who they are. Deaf people work all the time because they have to read lips. They can't stop working all the time. They're working because no one gets them to understand. No one stops and repeats. No one does that. And I don't get why. because deaf people are smart. They're not sick. There's no cure for being deaf. Either you get a cochlear implant and you don't like being deaf, or you're happy with being deaf and you don't get a cochlear implant. You have a hearing aid to help you hear your surroundings. Not everyone can hear. People need to get that inside their head, because the alphabet can help a deaf person a lot. They will understand that you're trying to communicate with them. And that will make them happy. Okay, guys. I have been talking for 11 minutes. Okay, it's time that I let go of this speech. It's time. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm still gonna sign. I'm learning for a reason. I respect them. You should too. I'm still on the deaf speech. Well, I'm a good signer. At least I think that. So put down in the comments down below. I truly hope you guys understand what this video was about. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. So, one more thing I have to say is most deaf people feel left out. They don't feel, I won't say loved, but I will say they don't feel connected to hearing people. That's all I have to say. Deaf people mostly have deaf friends, deaf families, deaf parents, deaf grandmas, deaf grandpas. It's just how they live. And that's what I think is the best part about being deaf. I'm hearing, and I still am proud of deaf people for how they get around the world. I think that's amazing. So I've been talking for 14 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and seriously this time sign off. Okay, you guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Yeah, so bye guys. I love you.